What's the past couple months been like for you, man? What, like, since the injury, what's it been like?
It's been a mental grind and physical, just because like I had goals for myself. You know what I'm saying, going into my junior year, and once I got hurt, it was kind of like I was just kind of lost myself, and I'm like, dang, like what's going on? Why did I get hurt? I wasn't able to do the stuff that I wanted to do. So and then like from the first 4 games that I played in, it was position I was in to make plays, and I didn't make those plays, so that was weighing on me too, because it was a lot just weighing on me. And then, but honestly, like the injury was a blessing in disguise, just because like I feel like I've been able to just, you know what I'm saying, just think in my thoughts and just be with myself, and 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 really kind of just fight through all the barriers that I'm going through. And I feel like just me getting hurt, like, and me like just watching my film from the first 4 games, like I feel like now, and just my all 4 years playing, like I feel like I can now bring everything together and really, you know what I'm saying, show out and everything I can do.
Kind of gave you a new perspective.
Yeah.
Who kind of helped you get through some of those tough times?
Um, I probably had to say my girl. She probably got me through that most of the time. My mom, my sister, they was calling me, and I was calling them, talking to them just about what I'm going through and all that good stuff. So them 3 ladies for sure.
How excited are you to be back, to be healthy?
It's amazing. Like just from day one, like just putting on the cleats, putting back on the spiders and all that good stuff, moving around, like using my hands again, like it just felt like fun. Like I was happy, I was at peace again, and it just, when I was out there making plays, going through every drill, one-on-one scally and all that good stuff, like I was just happy. Like even if I lost the rep, it's like, all right, now I'm like, bet, now how can I get better? Like I'm just greedy to get better and really like just really show out and pour in everything that I've already poured into, and just really put it all on display.
So Mansour didn't burst on the scene until after you got hurt last year.
Yeah.
What was it like, sitting back injured, not being able to play, then seeing him play as well as
Shoot.
he did, and now you're getting to play with him for the first time now.
Yeah, I was about to say, shoot, that's my man. Like I love that boy. Like he, you know what I'm saying, we both from Maryland, all that good stuff, and I feel like just we've kind of had the same success as how we started off at college. Like I feel like he's kind of walking in my footsteps. So what I just try to like harp on him is just, and something that Coach Jones always try to harp on, like just don't get complacent, because after my freshman year, when I got the freshman All-Americans good stuff, it was just like I felt like I was getting complacent, and I was just didn't compete as well as my sophomore year. So I make sure, you know what I'm saying, to stay on him. Like that's my job, and as now these coaches have been pouring me into like more leadership roles. Even like when I got hurt and all that good stuff, it was making sure that I was being a leader for the team, the leader for the young guys, help the corners up and all the good stuff, like Mansour and all that good stuff. So I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, he's doing what he's doing and getting all the accolades that he can get, and I just hope that he can be better than me as in the years go on here.
What has Derek brought to your unit, both as a teammate and I guess as a competitor competing against each other in practice?
Derek, he brought leadership, he brought competitiveness, and he just brought just intelligence, because like he's, like I said, I didn't know he had a military background. I heard that the other day, but it kind of like when he was telling his why, like just seeing him as a person and meeting him for the first time, like everything just made sense of how he works, how he approached the game, how he takes care of his body. Like he checks every box that you need to do to be a great football player. And him coming in and me actually like visualizing this and seeing this really for like first time, it's just like, okay, now it's telling, kind of now reflecting on myself, like, all right, this is stuff I need to do, this is the stuff I need to imitate off him, this is what I need to do, because he's, like I said, he's coming here getting extra work, he'll come in here, take care of his body, hop in the tub, him and D's got schedules, like that's, so I'm now trying to take steps in that aspect from him.
Overall, how do you feel like this group of transfers that the team brought in on both sides of the ball have impacted the group as a whole? I mean, that was a pretty sparkling recommendation of Derek. Have a lot of other guys impacted the team that way?
Yeah. I like, what's it called? I like Daquan Felton. He's a bigger guy, and he surprised me because he's like quick. I was just thinking like he was gonna be a strong-handed receiver type of guy, like when I first seen him. But like just going up against him day one and day two, he was more quicker and more shiftier, which I didn't expect, and I was happy, because I'm like, all right, now I can finally, like, we can like get some actual like great work every day. Like it's not like cool. It's just I'm winning and all that stuff. But it's like we actually like getting bumped, great bump every day, and that's all. That's what most of these guys bring to the table. All these the freshmen, the transfers and all that good stuff. Like Dave took a good job and listening to pride and what the coaches is telling them just about competition and competing and effort, and they taking that to the moon. So I'm happy about the transfers and all that good stuff, and I'm hoping that we can do great things this season.
Was it your left hand or your right hand?
Right.
Right hand. What was the toughest part about just not being able to really use it to its full potential? You know. What I mean?
It was really just day-to-day stuff. Like it was bad. Like I hated
right-handed
it.
Or
Yeah, I'm right-handed.
So I'm sure typing on a computer and writing.
Yeah, I was really just doing everything just one-handed and all that good stuff. But it really just like I think probably like after like the third week of me just being in the cast, I just got tired of like just not being able to move my wrist and all that good stuff because like before I came here like I injured my wrist and and I was in a cast and all that good stuff. So now it was just going back into a cast. It just sucked.
What do you remember about just what happened against West Virginia and the injury? What were the emotions going through your head? And maybe a little bit of frustration, sadness. What was going through your head that night?
So I believe it happened like on the play. I think the tight end ran an out route and I tackled him. I believe he just probably just landed on it wrong or just landed all his weight on it. Just something cracked the chip. But like just after that, like I felt something was wrong. Like just my thumb just kept dislocating and stuff. So you know what I'm saying. Once I went to the sideline, I realized like it started just hurting. It was hurting. I knew I wasn't going to go back in because the way they tried to wrap me up, like it put a big club on it, and it was real. Since I was probably like I'm not probably about to go play back in, but I wasn't expecting to be out the whole season. Like when we, you know what I'm saying, when we took X-rays and all that good stuff, like I asked the doctor. I said, so I should be good like a couple of weeks. Like he was like, yeah, you should be good. Hopefully you don't need surgery. Like and for a thumb injury, I'm just thinking like, no way I need surgery for this. So and then ended up needing surgery and all that good stuff, and it took me out. So I was really just mad and sad, honestly, just because like I said, I had goals that I wanted to show out there on the field this year of mine, and I just didn't get to show that. So it was just a lot.
What helped you, outside of the people you mentioned earlier, what helped you kind of stay composed and not necessarily get too high or too low and kind of help you through tough times?
Shoot.
Guys in the locker room help at all?
Yeah, I was about to say it's been a couple of players who were talking to me, making sure my spirits was up. Miles Ellis, Cam Johnson, Nike Johnson, Jalen Hoyle, guys like that. And well, shoot, and how I just was trying to get through it was just like going in here and lift like crazy. Like once I come in here to practice, because just seeing people practice, it make me I get a little sad. I'm like, dang, I'm not playing. So when it was time for the IR group to go lift and all that good stuff, like I would just really buy into that and just work out, honestly.
So what are your goals, expectations for yourself this year? You kind of like you said, combining everything earlier and setting goals on that benchmark. What are your expectations for yourself?
First all conference to finally get that title under my belt, and then I'm trying to lead the ACC in interceptions, and if that doesn't happen, then I want my my grade percentage, my coverage grade to be as low as possible, as in like no targets, or if I do get targeted, it's nothing for real. So if I'm not going I feel like it's going to go two ways. Like if I get targeted, then cool, I'm going to get the picks. If I don't get targeted, I'm going to get the coverage grade.
How fun is it to play alongside guys like Mansour and Derek?
Oh, it's good because I just know over there like that they good type of thing. Like I just know that cool.
You don't have to worry about them?
Yeah, and it's two good corners, so it's like the quarterback can't just say, all right, I'm not about to throw to him. He got to, you feel me? Like it's two good corners out there, so it's like, yeah, you can respect both of us, but you still got to try us at the end of the day. So that's a good thing.
While you were out, did you do any self-evaluation in terms of watching your tape and find ways to improve once the hand healed and you're able to get that?
Oh yeah, every day. Every day. I was about to say I kinda slowly just went through the first 4 games, and then I went back to what was that, the 2021 season, and then back to my freshman season, and it was just like seeing just how I was as a player and what I was doing while I was young and all that good stuff. And now that I'm older, getting older, maturing and all that stuff, still learning the game, trying to get it down to a T and all that good stuff. So yeah, that was mostly it was good IQ stuff. I learned.
What were those things that you wanted to make sure you cleaned up?
Well, my angles on tackles, I have to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that is at its best. My ball skills, I gotta make sure I secure the interception, and just staying composed when I get a little tired. Feel me? Like, so I just been working on just a little extra cardio here and there, but that's, and technical stuff wise, just making sure my eyes are where they at, and really just like focusing on make sure my eyes are where they at.
Is it weird going head to head against Ollie Jennings one year and then now he's on your team the next year?
Nah, cause like I could really show him who I am, cause that one play don't define me. You see what I'm saying? So it's like now I could really show him like, all right, like this is real work. Like that one play, yeah, you got the hype, it's all cool and all, but you know what I'm saying, like now that we get here every day, you're gonna see this work every day.